My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Good morning. Hey everybody, what's going on? Miss V, is that you V's Designs? Let me know if it's you who changed your name because I'm not able to go and check on your channel. Hey to everybody coming in, good morning. Happy Saturday to you guys. Shout out to those who have been here. Shout out to my 10 people. Baby. Good morning, Chakra King. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate you for becoming a member, Chakra King. Good morning to everyone. Jackson Street, good morning to you. I was just watching a video that you shared. Don't know the person. I'm like, who is this person? the person who did their first live. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to keep up, but you know what? I peep in from time to time. Oh, it's not you, V? Okay, okay. I was wondering, but hey, Miss V, and thank you. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Let me tell you something. I just created a few shorts for my vacation the other day, and it has actually gotten me quite a number of subscribers. Well, new folks, I should say. So shout out to the new people who are here. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Um, it's amazing what a little bit of shorts could do for your channel. I'm telling you, just a few clips. Like I don't even think there was one for like 30 seconds, maybe a minute or something like that. And I'm just saying, it's amazing what a little bit of shorts could do. Good morning to you, Happy Life, and thank you for those songs that you sang for me last night. I appreciate it. And because of that, thank you for reminding me. I want to say thank you to all the people who came through last night, my supporters who came through last night for our karaoke night. For those who know, they know I used to do it every Friday night. I was not able to keep up every night, every Friday night though, because I'd be tired and stuff. But hey, Red Wings hockey, and shout out to everybody because guess what? The 10K girl. I'm, listen, I'm okay with my 10. You hear me? Listen. So shout out to those who came through last night. Hypnotic Touch, Sir William Carruthers. Ooh, and guess who came and blessed me with a song too? Baby, Uncle Claude's. Shout out to Charlie. Okay. That is our Whitney Houston. Okay. That is so shout out to Charlie sending love. Thank you also. I appreciate you. You know I do. So it was Hypnotic Touch. It was Charlie. Ew, and Mixology. Baby. Mixology 99, she came up to and blessed me. And Happy Live, Uncle Claude. Well, everybody, okay? I don't want to start calling names and then missing out on any of them. But trust and believe, I appreciate you for coming through for karaoke night last night. I enjoyed myself. And basically, what we do there is just kick back, chat. It's pretty much kick back and karaoke because we chat a lot and then we sing whenever we feel like. We take turns singing, and trust and believe, we're not professional singers. We just sing because we like to. And I definitely enjoyed myself. I sound low? Oh no. Hey, OBS. Hey, everybody. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Go on, but no. What? Come here, girl. Hold on, guys. Oh my God. Never a dull moment in my background. You hear me? Close the door. Thank you. Okay, I don't even know what. Is my sound still low? Let me know if my microphone is still low. Baby, we got 10. Shout out to my 10 people. Shout out. Oh my God. I tickle my own darn self. I know it's corny. Listen, shout out to my 10 people. Okay. Red Wings. Ooh, I forgot I got a couple in here. Shout out to you, ODS and Jackson Street. Shout out to you, Carmel Latte. Shout out to everybody coming in. I appreciate you guys. Like I was saying, shout out to those who came through for my karaoke last night. Like I was saying, we are not like singers. Well, probably Hypnotic Touch is. But we just do it for fun. We don't care if we are off key. We don't care. You hear me? We just come on here, we kick back, we chat, and we sing. That's about it. Shout out to Connie. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm hoping you're doing okay, Connie, because sometimes, I know life gets busy. So shout out to you. Hey, Emrene. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Charlie, sending love. I was just telling you, thank you for being one of my 10, Charlie. Boop, boop, boop. Big up yourself, Charlie girl. Listen, Charlie's our Whitney Houston, okay? So I'm just gonna call her Whitely Houston, okay? Shout out to you, Charlie, and shout out to Hypnotic. Shout out to Uncle Claude, Mixology 99, Sir William Carruthers, and Happy Life, who serenaded me last night. I don't remember the name of the song that he did, but if the world was ending, I want that one, okay? And Happy Life made some demands on me last night, as he says he's my husband, so I have to work with the demands he has for me. I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to you, Emrene. Hey to everybody coming in. All right, so you guys saw my title. That's the first video I watched this morning, was from Lovely Love. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. Shout out to my 10 people. Ow! And over here, we do what we want. Okay. And that's our slogan. We do what we want over here.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Okay, so the first video that I watched this morning, well, second actually, because I do watch Armand Wiggins, but I watch him sped up, so I wait until he does. Sometimes I watch him live, or I wait until he's done, and I'll watch the video on maybe 1.5 or something like that. I've been watching Armand Wiggins for years. I've been telling you guys that Armand used to be over here in this little space here called the Beef Sector. And he was one of them who decided he wasn't going to be around here going back and forth with folks, and he was going to bigger and better things. And he didn't stick around here too long. And if you notice, if you watch Armand, you would also see he has Duchess Kelly Love as his little clip that he uses for the P Diddy T. I wonder if you guys are keeping up. Hey, Hypnotic Touch, Wagwan. Hey, Room Shaker, Shaker. Okay. Hey, everybody coming in. Listen, so Armand Wiggins is over there with Duchess Kelly Love with his little clip that he plays when he's, getting the tea in the courtroom. And then I saw Duchess Kelly Love over there on TMZ, because they were over there playing Armand Wiggins's clip. And I'm like, you go, Duchess, you go, DKL. I'm like, what is going on? But for those who know, they know that Armand used to be over here. I remember the night he fell out with a certain person over there in San Antonio. For those who know, they know, or remember, they remember. And he pretty much got himself up out of this little area of YouTube, and he's doing his thing over there with, well, for those who know, they know. Um, Shout out to you, Armand. I've been enjoying watching his commentary of the Diddy trial, as well as I do watch the Hood Table. So shout out to those folks who've been, keeping up with the trial. It's what we expected. Oil, and more oil. Okay? Freak offs, hotel nights as they call them, and more sex, more UTIs, and all of that. More pee getting more pum pum. Let me say pum pum because that's the word we use. More pum pum I get beat up, and wally pa scratch up and mark up. Yeah. Hey you. Good morning. Welcome. Shout out to all of you who come through. Shout out to my 10 people. Bloop bloop. Anyway, so after watching Armand, I just caught Lovely Love's video on the replay. I had it sped up. I was watching it. Lovely Love made a good point, and I'm gonna tell you why. For those who've been watching YouTube for a while, well, this area that I like to say, beef sector, Lovely Love lost a few pages here and there because she was on her drunk tirades. We all know that. Lovely Love will be over there dancing, showing her nipples, doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and she'll get her channel snatched because she was drunk and stuff, doing some shit stuff. She'll be doing some crazy stuff over there, okay? So we know that. So Lovely Love, people always call her the drunk of the sector and blah, blah, blah. And then you have the twins, LG and TG. They'll call them the drunks. Then you have Rico. For years ago, we used to watch Rico. Rico over there too. And they used to look down on him and talk about how he was this drunk and blah, blah, blah. All of that. Now, fast forward to now. And I don't got no problems with you, Lemon. It's just I'm saying what Lovely Love observed, and Lovely Love is like, Oh, and for one moment, Rob Rack used to be over here with his drunk ass too, and so she's like, so you mean to tell me it's okay to be drunk now in the beef sector? She made a good observation. That's what I'm pretty much saying. That Lovely Love made a good observation. Other people who were over here getting drunk and stuff, they were never given excuses. They were looked down on. And for some, they did not get any form of like support from major people here. They'd be like, we're not going to watch that drunk. She's drunk. She's the, and we don't want that drunk on our platform, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, so now the beef sector accepts drunks. She's like, Lemon, I don't got a problem with you, but I'm just saying, you used to call us out. You used to talk baddie and look, and we were at the bottom of the barrel, like Rico, myself, LG. I don't remember if she called any other names, but there are a few people who get drunk from time to time on here. So she's like, so when everybody else does it, they're a terrible drunk. But when I used to do it, because I do it for fun and stuff. So she's pretty much saying, what is it that he is doing while he's always being drunk? What is he running away from? What is the issue? So in my mind, I'm saying to myself, as much as a lot of people do not support Lovely Love, Lovely Love made a good darn point. This is the point she's making. It depends on who is hot at the moment or who everybody likes. They will ignore stuff that they do. The masses will ignore stuff that people do. So they'll be like, Lemon is over there as a drunk every night and stuff. I can't tell him how to live his life. That's what she says. But at the same time, nobody is saying, oh, he's a drunk and we're not. Well, I guess a few people do say it, not going to lie. But they're not ostracizing him like they would do the other folks. You know what I'm saying? Like the other people, they would not go around them or not talk to them or not want them on their platforms. People talk about Rex too. Like, what's this drunk coming up here? Where do you put him on your platform? And they're like, okay. But you guys are tiptoeing around the whole thing about Lemon being drunk. She says she doesn't know if it's an act or if he's always drunk. But at the same time, they don't treat him the way they treat the other people. That's pretty much what she was saying. And I kind of understood what she was saying, because in the same breath, there are some people who do some really shitty stuff over here, and people will talk bad about them And then you have another step because they have the leading numbers at the moment. They'll be cool with them, and it's like it's nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much, people don't play fair on here. I'll just say that. And that is what I came to talk about this morning. Okay, let me look in the chat to see what's going on. Shout out to my 10 people. Okay. Ooh, the husband and the wife are in here. Jackson Street says, practice what you preach. Tell, ooh, oh, hold on. Let me. In and Out Burger says, I had to drop down and speak to my honorary cult member. Smoochie's Boo. Who's your cult member? Not a cult member. Let me see. Where is Ronnie Q? I don't see Ronnie Q in here. Is Ronnie Q in here and I'm not seeing her? Don't take that business. Okay, let me get over that. I don't think. No. Ooh, wait. Okay, that's not my business. Okay, let me drink water. I'm at my business. All right. So pretty much, the beef sector has always been like this. Lovely love. I'm telling you, lovely love. You made a good point. The beef sector is usually like this. So they will not come support you because they say you are a drunk and they don't want to hear what you got to say. However, if Lemon is on his platform being drunk, it's okay. And she says pretty much they make excuses for him and stuff. Well, those are not all her words, but I'm just saying what, her points that she was making. And she's like, so what about the other folks like Rico who, nobody wanted to deal with him or, talk about him because he was drunk? And pretty much it is hypocritical. It really is. It's hypocritical. And it's in the same way, there are some people who will be doxing people's asses off, and if you're like, why are you doxing? Doxing is so mean. You weak if you dox. And then let their favorite go doxing somebody. Let one of their faves go doxing someone and they overlook it like it never happened. You hear me? Then you have some people on here who's been taking people's channels down, reporting them and stuff. And then guess what? Their channels started getting fucked with now. And now their people are over there. It's so unfair to be trying to take people's bitch, move up that blood clot and go from ya. You were doing the same darn thing too. You hear me? You were there trying to take people's channels down and now they're fucking with yours. And now you're the victim. Get the fuck up out of here with your hypocritical self. Y'all are some fucking sheeps on here. You hear me? You hear me? Did you hear me? You are hypocritical because on 1 minute you are bigging up someone for doing something, and then the next minute when it gets done to them, who are you? You are like, well, why would you do this? Why get the move your dirty bumbleclad friend. So go. I'm too disgusting and nasty and lie. Anywho, where was I? Hey, the queen before you. Hey to everybody coming in. Okay. Let me see. I mean, the hypocrisy has always been here. It's basically who they want to support at the time, because you have people doing the same thing that somebody else is doing, but they'll go for the one who has a bigger number. You hear me? So they'll overlook what he's doing or she is doing because this is listen. How many folks I've seen some folks drunk like a skunk they couldn't pay their freaking contestants when they won. I didn't hear nothing much about that. Okay. I've known other folks who've been on here drunk as a bat, as a skunk, and people didn't want to support them. But let it be other persons with big numbers or whatever. They'll be behind them like nothing is wrong. So pretty much Lovely Love made a good point. I'm just saying that. Good morning to you, Madison. Hey to everybody coming in. Hey, Demetra. The same folks who chase Lemon's peen as though it points to Demetra. Demetra says she doesn't take none of them serious. Hey, Olivia's cool. I think Miss Olivia changed her name too. Not this is not Miss Olivia, guys, but I do see that Miss Olivia changed her channel name to something else. I don't remember. It's something about the Oracle. So Miss Olivia did change her name. I think she said a lot of folks have her name out here and she just didn't want to get all mixed up in it. Red Wing says Doxson is weak. Baby. Miss B says speak the truth. Ooh, the Demetri, I'll be in chat sometimes and I'll drop down saying, hey, everybody. I pretty much want to say hey to the 10 folks I like. I remember Demetri when I think that. I'm like, I know some of these bitches, they don't like me. And I'm like, bitch, your like cannot fill my tank. You bitch. You think I care if you like me? Can your like or love for me help me to go buy groceries, bitch? Like, get the fuck. I've seen some bitches in the chat. Like, ooh, ooh, very carry. I don't know. And bitch, go suck yourself. Go and fry. I'm in a business if you like me, bitch. The fuck? Who cares? Who cares? Like, get the hell up out of here. Shout out to my 10 people who come over here and support me. I'm good. You know what I realized? Like, I'll be here getting cash apps sometimes from people who never drop down in my chat. And I'm like, who is this? I'll be like seeing cash apps and stuff. And I'm like, people actually here supporting me silently, guys. I don't come on here and brag about my cash apps. I'll be like, bitch, you mean you what? I'll be what? I'm like, okay. So people do support you. They may not be the ones who come up front. They'll never drop a day in a chat, and they'll be sending you cash apps. They'll be supporting you. They'll give you their likes, but they don't want to be in the crowds and stuff. So shout out to those silent supporters. I appreciate you, and shout out to those who turn up whether or not I'm doing beef sector content because I just do what I want over here. That's pretty much what I say all the time. My name is Very Carry. I am not for everyone, and I do what the hell I want over here. I really do.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the only video I saw this morning, to be quite honest. Um, that's why I came on live. Lovely Love does not. She'll be watching some of you and she doesn't drop down in your chat. She does say that from time to time. She says life is life and then she's out and about. Maybe when it's the weather changes and it's cold again, she'll come on here. But for right now, it's hot outside. She's enjoying life. She's doing what she needs to do. And she also has a lot of stuff going on. But Lovely Love does support a lot of people. I'm going to be quite honest. And half the time you see her cussing with you guys, do not take her seriously. She just enjoys coming on, sparring with a few people, cussing people out, and getting off. That's her entertainment. Do not take her too seriously. And then she'll be cool with you in 3 to 7 business days. She's like that, and she's hilarious if you really check her out. I don't mind watching Lovely Love. She's fun to me. I know she does crazy stuff. I get it. I understand. Not everybody wants to deal with what comes with her, but I do like her. I've always liked Lovely Love. Also, guess who has a channel? Baby. Speaking about drunk. Baby. Guess who has a channel? Rex. Rex has a whole channel over there. You hear me? I subscribe, bitch. You hear me? Rex has a channel. I don't know if he's gonna call the channel the Drunk Uncles or something, but he's doing it. He's like, since I cannot be on everybody's channel and say what I want to say, I'm gonna come over here and do what I want. I did not know the day would come when he would actually start putting content on his channel. So he did a whole live stream the other day. He didn't know how to drop the link and stuff, but he figured it out. And there's some guy who I don't remember the name of the person who is helping him. Hold on. Girl, excuse me. Go to your room. Go. Yeah. Yeah, where was I? The queen before you says I won't be watching. Yeah, so Rex has a whole channel over there. Okay. I did tell them to go suck themselves. Yeah. Some of them they're I don't want to be mean. Their P lips are long enough. They could bend and do it. The fuck? Get up out of my face. Like some of them, they know what they're doing. Okay? Stretch out pussy bitch. Some of them I can't stand them. Them know themselves. Them I listen to them know themselves. Angela, good morning to you. Good morning to everybody coming in. Okay. So I don't know how often he's gonna go live, but I do remember watching his video. So Rex has a channel, y'all. So the stuff that he cannot say on other people's channels, he'll go on his and says he already has his crew. You baby, he already has his people. He already has his tribe. I don't know if he has his tenors yet, but he's doing his thing. Shout out to Rex. Rex is like, I can't say what I want to say on your channel. I'm gonna go say it on mine. So he does the same talks about meeting up and fighting and this and that and all of that stuff. So he just gets to do it a little bit freer over there. So I'm pretty sure he'll get his support from wherever and the other because he's not necessarily just over here in this sector. He is all over. A lot of people in different spaces know him, so he'll be fine. He'll have his own tribe. Everybody has their own tribe. Everybody is not for everybody, okay? So I'm just saying, Lord. Olivia says, I'm curious to hear what the fool has to say, the queen, so that I can get. He did a late light. He did a late night live the other day over there. I don't know what sparked him to do it, but someone of his friends, some guy, assisted him into setting up his stream yard and stuff, and he actually came on and did his thing. Hey Kaki, good morning to you. Welcome to everybody coming in. Shout out to my new subscribers. I gotta say that to you. And of course, shout out to my supporters. Another thing I said that I know a lot of people are, well, who I don't care, are gonna get upset with me. Jay Dunn made commentary one morning about, well, first I did kind of get it from Rick Reed. I think Rick was the first person to come out here and talk about the fact that someone, Hot Rod, Alien Head, aka Alien Head, lost his father. I'm not the type of person who comes out and be negative because I know what it's like to experience grief, and I've experienced grief to the point that it messed with my health before. Okay, so I don't be making fun and stuff at people who've lost their family members and stuff. But I think I heard it from Rick. Rick was the first person actually who came out and spoke about it, and then Jay Dunn. I heard Jay Dunn after that, and a lot of people didn't know that Hot Rod's father passed. So Rick gave his condolences and stuff. He didn't. He could have gotten that news and be messy with it, and he didn't. So he came and gave his condolences and stuff, and he was a man about it. I'll put it that way. But at the same time, if Jay Dunn didn't go and talk a little bit about it, some people would not know. And if she didn't do it, a lot of people would not have content to talk about that. And finally, the cult came out and had a lot to say and all of that. So I don't know what happened. Hmm. Close the door. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
I have no peace, and this is exactly why I don't come live. Hold on. Yeah, so I was saying that they found that out. Hey, Candy Cane, good morning. Hey, everybody coming in. Yeah, because he could have been messy out here, but he didn't. So Jay Dunn talked about it, and of course, it spurred some other folks to start, coming out and showing their colors and stuff. Thanks to Jay Dunn for that. But I thought to myself, and I can't be the only one thinking, ooh, I was just about to say something, T. Daniel, and it was about you. Good morning, T. Daniel. It's good to see you. I haven't been seeing you around. I've been wondering if you were okay. Because the last message I sent, well, not message, comment I made to something on my video, you didn't respond. I'm like, what is going on? I hope she's okay. But it's good to see you. You dropped down the moment I was going to say something. Girl, I said to myself, you mean to tell me this man's father just passed? And as much as I'm saying condolences and I understand grief and I know what it's like to lose someone, the first person I thought about was T. Danielle when I heard his father pass. I am sorry. I think differently. I do what I want over here. I think differently. And I said to myself, 3 to 7 business days ago, Hot Rod was wishing some bad stuff on T. Daniel's husband. You hear me? That's the first thing I thought to myself. What did he want done to her husband and her child? I don't want to tell a lie, but I do know he mentioned some stuff that he wanted to get done to her husband. You hear me? That's the first thing I thought, and I said to myself, this is why we should never wish bad for other people. Do not wish evil on other people, because you never know what will come around and happen to you. And that is why I try my best all the time to be nice to folks. I tell you the honest truth, I do. And I do not wish evil on people. I'll tell you that. It doesn't mean I can't cuss you out and stuff, but I'll never wish death on anyone. I would never wish ill health on anyone and stuff like that. But you mean to tell me you were wishing what you wanted done to her husband 3 to 7 business days ago, and now look what happened to you. So I was kind of caught in between the two, and I'm listening, I'm thinking to myself, does he get sympathy? But you know what, losing a family member is hard. So I was just in between. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna keep it in. That's how I felt when I saw it. Okay, T. Daniel, I figured, because I was wondering if you were okay. Okay, deal with real life, my dear. Hey, Shantae, Wagwan. Hold on, where was I? Oh, here we go. Oh Lord. Okay. He should. Well, I'm trying to remember some of the stuff. I do not want to lie. Did he wish for her husband to get sodomized or to die or something like that? And what he wanted done to her child and stuff. I remember. I remember. And now he wished all of that evil on her. And then look what happened to him. And I'm not saying it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, because I know some of you bitches on here, you'll take something and you will spin it around to fit your narrative because you're so fucking stupid and you do not know how to like think, reason stuff out. Your reasoning ability is below par. And I'll be saying one thing and you'll be hearing, I'll be saying ABC and you'll be hearing XYZ. Like, I can't even cuss because I got a child. Bitch, get the hell out of here and do not twist my story. Do not twist my words when I get done talking, okay? You hear me? Okay, T. Daniel, I got you. Okay, let me drop the link. I wasn't looking at the chat before now. Hold on. Can't even say what I want to say. But listen, do not wish bad on people. You hear me? That's the first thing I thought to myself. Hey, all y'all, stop lying and shut the F. And I'm going to pin my link for anybody who wants to come up to talk about anything. I'll be minding my own business over here sometimes, you know. I don't always be knowing what's going on other people's channels, baby. I know what's going on mine. Tend to the business that minds me. Tend to my own business. The fudge. Let me make sure this is T. Daniel. Let me grab my overlay real quick, T. Daniel, and I'll put you up. I got so many overlays. Hold on. Okay, I'll use this. Let's sip some water. Is that you, T. Daniel?
It is me. How's my sound?
Okay. You sound like really clear and loud, so that's good.
Okay. What he specifically said, okay, of course, you know, I always hit QB. They were
Mhm.
talking about his alleged robbery. This is exactly what I said. I said, I don't care. That's all I said. From that, he wished that my husband would be sexually sodomized. He
Mhm.
wished that my house would blow up. He wished that all of my family would take a bullet to the head and I
Oh
would
my
come
God.
home and find them dead.
Wow.
That's what
Wow.
he said.
Did you guys hear that? Run, go tell that. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys? I remember the sodomy and all of those parts. I do remember that. I didn't even hear the part about the blowing up of your house. Could you
And
repeat
he
what you
has
said?
if you ever listen to him, he's always talking about, I don't go dark. What?
Mm.
And my thing was, we're all on here. We're all messy to some degree. I've never said anything dark about anybody. I just comment on what I see. I'm a woman on the internet that you will never cross paths with. So why do you care that I don't care about you? Why are you so emotionally attached to me that what I said, saying I don't care? I didn't say anything bad about him. I didn't say anything, but I don't care. When someone else mentioned his robbery, I don't care, and it warranted all of that.
My God, today I did not hear about the bullets to the head part. I knew he was saying some slick shit. Listen, T Daniel, I'm telling you, the day I heard that his dad passed, I was thinking about you and what you experienced, what he wished death on your family. I
Yep.
remember that. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But I didn't see you around, and I'm like, so people are
I
gonna
got
think,
some
oh,
stuff going on in my life. Nothing bad, nothing bad. I'm doing really well. I just
okay.
got some other stuff I need to focus on right now. So I'm just dropping in because I got a free morning. The baby is away, with her activities, and
Mhm.
my husband's retired, so he's handling, that. So I got some free time. So that's the only reason you guys are seeing me.
Okay, because I've been wondering. I'm just glad to know you're okay. Because I've been looking around. I'm like, I don't see T Daniel. I don't
I'm
see Meg
here.
Marley in the spaces that she used to. I'm like, maybe she got stuff dealing with. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I got
All
stuff
about
going
you,
on,
T.
so I won't be around a whole lot for right now, but I promise you I'm doing well. Thank you everyone who asked about me. And if anybody asks about me, then just let them know I'm okay.
Good. I am happy that you were able to come up here and click the link to talk about it because people may think I was lying because some people hear what they want to hear. They didn't hear him wishing death on your family 3 to 7 business days. Now look what he's experiencing. I'm not being mean by saying it, but you weren't sympathizing with T Daniel when he was saying that he wanted her family dead.
As a matter of fact, that downtrodden thing with that lip went over to him to support him after he said that, wanted to make fun of my voice, wanted to call me old, even though she has no idea how old I am.
Girl, she told me I'm fat. Her mom said I'm old. She's probably older than I am.
A man with a wig told me I was fat.
Oh my God. I'm just saying, people say stuff. They just say stuff. They don't know
Hmm.
people, but they just say stuff because they think they could get you down, but they
Yep.
can't penetrate. I'm telling you, I gotta be stupid to make your words get to me. I gotta have like really low self esteem and not think anything about myself to have your words get through my skin. You can't penetrate.
Exactly. Because no, there are very few people on here who. There are some people on here who know exactly what I look like. They know what my husband looks like. They know what my children looks like. They know what the inside of my home looks like. And I can assure you, I'm good.
And I've never seen ugly because I've seen you in the back screen coming up before you put your thing on. I didn't see ugly, so I don't get it. So hey,
Exactly. And that's why none of this penetrates me. I
it could
say
not.
this all the time. If your only way of speaking to me is through this YouTube app, with the exception of a few, I don't care.
Hold on 1 second. I think I have Candy Cane in the back. Let me make sure this is her. Is that you, Candy Cane?
This man
Oh, 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 I'm sorry. I removed her accidentally. Oh, there we go. Good morning, Candy Cane. Hey, Mixology. Hey, everybody coming in. Bush Baby and everybody.
Good morning. Hey, T. Danielle.
Hey,
Listen, I just want to say this real quick because I'm in the middle of eating, but I wanted to say this real quick. Now they up here. My father had passed back in 2021, right? A lot of these people up on here, they knew. It's not like they didn't know me. It's not like they don't see me in the chats. It's not like they didn't, none of that.
Hold
But
on, hold on. Let me try to fix your microphone real quick because I want to hear what you got to say. I'm trying to take your echo cancellation off to see if it works. You could go ahead and talk now. Let me see if it makes a difference. Oh, I'm hearing my echo. Okay now. Do you have another tab open? Oh, I don't like how I sound. Hold on.
hold on.
Go again. Let me hear you.
am I okay now?
I think that's a little bit better. You could go ahead.
Okay, because I'm just gonna be real quick here. No, when my father passed, nobody, a lot of these people, they know me in this sector. They see me in this. I have my channel, all of that. They didn't say shit. Okay. And this is why I say I'm not going with none of this, because they pick and choose people, and I ain't got time for that. You know, it is what it is for me.
You are so
But
right, Candy Cane. I'm sorry to
yeah.
cut you off, but guess what? When I had someone pass for me too, a few people who I was cool with, they sympathized and stuff. But then you got some folks who they use that time to come against me when I was at my lowest. I
Mm-hmm.
was going through
Mm-hmm.
those people decided to turn on me during that time.
Yeah,
And they
and they
pick
don't
and
do that
choose.
shit to everybody.
Yes,
They do
they
that to
pick
a
and
certain few.
choose.
That's bullshit to me.
Right. They
That's why I
pick and
said
choose.
fuck these people. And I'm really more so saying fuck this YouTube shit. I'm really more so done, because I don't have time for it. I'm just sick of it. I'm tired. I don't want to do this shit no more. And then, like I said, his father passed, and they, Rodney, offer my condolences. And he done wish death on half the motherfuckers around here. Are you kidding me? And I ain't never wished death on nobody. I say fuck you, kiss my ass. But when somebody pass, I offer my condolences. I ain't wishing no death on nobody. That's something you don't do. I was raised not to do that. And I don't give a damn where you are. I don't care if it's social media. I don't care if it's face to face. I don't care about none of that shit. That's just something you just don't do. But for him to do that shit that I've seen him do, he done wish death on T. Danielle. He done wish death on Choreo Lover. He done wish death on Mama Fifi. And it's somebody every damn body. But they sitting up here talking about, well, your father passed. I wish my condolences. But I ain't never wished that. I'm going to make this shit about me. Yes, the fuck I am. Yes, the fuck I am. Because I'm sick of these bitches. Yes, the fuck I am. And they ain't said shit. So fuck that shit. I ain't going. And that's all I came up here to say. I'm sick of this shit now. I'm sick of it.
I definitely understand what you're saying, Candy Cane, because you'll be here supporting. I think I know what you're talking about. You'll
I
be
had
here
very few
supporting
that came
me
and
on
said something.
here.
And I appreciate the ones that did, but for the ones that did, that I call bullshit.
And right
Yes,
now,
I
I know you're
do.
going through some with your friends right now, right?
Yeah, my friend passed away for 46 years of friendship, and I put it over there on my community wall. A lot of these motherfuckers don't even think to even go check my page for nothing, but I'm always checking they shit.
Right.
The very ones that I see in the chats, and they speak to me and I speak back to them. I'm not understanding why y'all don't go see my channel. Y'all know I got a motherfucking channel, and y'all don't go see my shit. So that's why I said fuck this shit. I ain't making no money on here, and I don't give a damn about it. I'm going where I make my money. I'm going where I do where I get my attention, and where I pay my attention. Fuck this bullshit. Y'all probably ain't gonna see me by December. I ain't gonna be back up here no way.
And the folks that you've been supporting for years, Candy Cane, they're the ones who don't even, think to take the time off to say, my condolences to you, or how are you doing? Even with the thing with your other family member, you gave updates about what happened to the person. Was it your niece? I think
my niece. Yeah, no, these motherfuckers want to dox her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want to dox her.
Yeah,
ain't that a bitch?
Make sure this is that you, Deanna? What it is? Deanna, is that you?
Girl, I was on mute. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you.
Good morning, y'all. Candy Cane, my condolences, honey. I didn't know that you had lost a family member out here.
Honey, I lost a few family members.
Well, you know what? I did too. I'm gonna say this, and y'all know how I am. This is not the place to even try to share things like that, because this is how these motherfuckers are. So just like you were saying, he out here telling people, F them and they family and this, that, and the other, and wishing death on them, and then they turn around and condole. Now, me personally, I didn't condole him. I know he lost somebody. I didn't condole him because I already know where I stand with him. But I also didn't come out here, and talk and wish no bad stuff on him either.
Right.
But I was just saying that to say that, Candy, I lost a sister, I lost my father, I lost a lot of people too since I've been on YouTube. And I don't come on here and tell these bitches nothing because I don't expect nothing from them. And just like you said, you see how they turn around and flip shit instead of showing condolences to somebody who support them and actually give them respect.
Right.
They run around. That's how they operate, baby. You know that this is the gutter. They thrive on bullshit and bringing somebody else down. So I mean, I wouldn't even share it just so I wouldn't have to feel this type of way. You get what I'm saying? Because this is the type of people. But sometimes when you motherfuckers show you what they are, you need to treat them accordingly. Okay. These is a lot of grimy ass people out here. They don't care about nobody but they damn self, and you know that's the truth.
Right, and I get that, and I get all of that. But the only point that I'm making is they sitting up like they pick and choose who they
Mhm.
want. Well, oh well, I'm gonna offer my condolences to you, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
blow your birthday up and all of that crazy shit. I'm gonna defend you and take up for you, and I'm gonna do this for you know. But then when you got other people out here, you got these other folks. They let you get dog piled. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
overall, it's just bullshit to me. And I'm just not doing it. I ain't got the time. I ain't got the patience. Let me tell y'all something. I used to do them chat sites and shit back when they first started with them and we had the flip phones and all of that. I was 30. I am 52 going on 53 years old. You think I'm going to sit up here and be fighting with folks? I'm not doing that shit. I happen to be around here because this how this shit flipped over into this beef sector and all of this other shit. Because when I was coming, I was around here. It wasn't none of that. You cut somebody out and you move on. That's just how they did. But now this shit done flipped over into, oh, well, we gonna do, I ain't got time for this shit. And then motherfuckers want to come at me and want to dog me and flip on me because I don't want to fight with no damn body. I don't motherfucking have to, bitch. I'm grown. I ain't got to do shit I don't want to do. The fuck? So that's why I say I'm done with this shit. And for them to sit up there and be all right, yeah, my condolences. But you got all these other folks that fuck with you, that support you, and they come out and say something going on in their family and whatnot, and y'all give them y'all ass to kiss. But this motherfucker done been up here, and I ain't got nothing against Rodney personally or no damn. I just fuck. I just don't care. And they sitting up here and just, oh well, oh my god, and he done threatened, he done wish death on some of every motherfucking body. But so everybody's supposed to come together
He
for,
wished
for him because his father passed.
and
You
now
can't make
father
this
died.
shit
Look
make
at God up
sense.
here.
You just
Now
can't make
he's
this
still
shit make sense.
You see, Voodoo Badu, he lost some folks too. He lost his mom, I think, and you don't see some
Yeah,
most people
and
who
I
support
Really?
him.
See, I didn't
yeah,
know that, and I can't do that because I'm a empath,
Mm.
and I start crying harder than the rest of the folks. See, I didn't even know half of these people, but like I said, that I wouldn't. I'm glad I didn't know. Just being honest, I'm glad I didn't know because I don't. That ain't nothing that I'm gonna take in because I don't even want to hear news like that.
Yeah,
Much rather hear people cuss each other out. But I don't. Now, me and Rodney, I don't like Rodney. I don't deal with Rodney, but I just couldn't see myself, just going at his ass because he lost his father. Now, I'm quite sure. Now,
right.
I don't know exactly what's going on, Candy Cane, so I'm not talking directly on your situation, but I do know some people might have looked at the situation like I did. Okay, he lost somebody. I don't have it in me to go there, type stuff. Now, my
right,
friend who lost somebody, and that was close to me, Candy. I didn't come on YouTube and speak on it out of respect because how they backlash. Somebody might not like me and they might go at my friend because they lost somebody and know that'll make me mad. Or, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I'm not saying that giving nobody no excuse as to what happened, but maybe that's how they looked at it. Maybe. I don't know. Because I don't even know who we talking about, to be honest. But that's just how I say it. That's what I would have done. If it was my friend and I know she was going through something, I would have kept it between me and them, show my support, show my condolences or whatever. But I wouldn't have brought it out here because these bitches don't wish no good for you. And that's it. They don't care. They low down. They grimy. These are the same people that put dead mamas up here, call CPS, call the police, call your job. These the same people now. You don't want condolences from these motherfuckers, to be honest with you.
But now, see, let me say this. Let me say this. The only reason why I put when I talked about my friend, I never mentioned her name, where she lived. None of that did I ever mention, because what you just said right there, you are absolutely right. So I never did that. The only reason why I put my niece up there was because my niece was missing. And I put her on all my shit, all my platforms, because I was trying to find my niece. If anybody seen her, then hey. And I took that risk right there because I was trying to find her. My niece was found last year, June 3rd. Her body was badly decomposed. Now they done found one of them that unalived. My niece, they unalived my niece 2 days after she was missing. We didn't even know. And we still out here looking for her. So that was the reason why. And I felt like this. Other folks was out here, and I'm going to tell you even about that. Other folks was out here, and they was posting they shit, missing relatives and shit. And okay, they be found, and oh, we glad you found them, and this, that, and the other. But when I posted my niece, I think it was somebody, I forgot who it was, that posted their nephew or something. And I had posted my niece after that. And then their people was found. Mine wasn't, but I was still posting my niece. And then after my niece was found, I had posted it on my community wall. And when I got over to Rodney Q, somebody had said something to her about it. And when I dropped down, she called for me to come up, and we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And, they offered me, different resources and shit like that. And I appreciated all of that right there, because it did help us. It helped my family. Now yeah. But all of this other shit, man, it's just stupid to me. And the only point that I really came up here to make was how they pick and choose. See, that's like with, like I said, like with this here, they offering up their condolences, but when it's somebody else, it's a whole nother game.
Girl,
and I'm
you
like,
gotta have
how
over
the fuck,
3,000
how
or
the hell do
5,000
you do that?
subscribers to get that. You gotta have like a lot of numbers for people to come tell you condolences, girl. You didn't know that? Don't expect anything from these folks over here. To be quite honest, they don't know you. You don't know them. 99% of them.
Right. I
All
fuck 'em.
like
I don't care. Right. I'm
you
just
don't
saying
want no
how they
condolences.
do this shit. Like I said with T.
They're
Danielle.
hypocrites. They're all
Now
hypocrites.
nobody's really saying nothing about that shit, but a few people. How
Man,
he did with her and wished death on her and her
he wished
husband and her
death
daughter,
on
all of
her
that
whole
shit.
family.
Well,
Yeah.
really? I
Rodney.
don't watch
Yeah.
him.
Hot
See,
Rod wished
so
death
T.
on T.
Danielle should be
Danielle
out
and
here
the whole
dragging his
family.
daddy from motherfucking ashes to
She
dust.
said she has no sympathy. That's why she clicked the link. She didn't have a lot of time to stay up, but that's why she clicked the link. She says he gets no sympathy from me because he wanted her
Yeah.
house to blow up. He wanted sodomy on her husband. He
Oh
wanted bullets to
Lord.
the head of her husband and children and their house to
Well,
blow
see,
up and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
very
He wanted them
understandable.
dead.
Very understandable. But see, the thing about it, Rodney said something about me. I don't even know what Rodney said about me because he is just that irrelevant. But I knew I could cuss his ass out without even knowing. So that's how much attention I pay him. So I don't know half of what. But I'm quite sure if he said anything to me, as he said to T. Danielle, yeah, it would be fuck him and fuck his daddy too. Period.
Half of what Rodney got going on his channel. Okay, I spoke about his channel one day, and Ness put a battery in his back, and
And
he
he
went
was
over
out
there
here, and
doing
he
a
was
whole
doing
live
that
on
out of
me.
hurt. And it sounded like he was doing that out of hurt because he knew his daddy was finna die, so he wishing death upon somebody else. He wants somebody to hurt as bad as he is. I'm telling
He
you, a lot
was
of this
that
shit
on
is
choreo lover. That shit was
Wow.
horrible.
He said God will
I
take care of
said,
him.
yo,
what Corey love? Corey love don't even be out here. What?
He just goes after women. That's what he does. I didn't even know the bitch was over there talking about me until somebody else told me. Two people told me
Okay.
actually. And I found out and I was over there on Ronnie Q's. I'm like, this Roach, who is he talking to? This celebrity Roach trying to come at me. And I'm like, look at you. You have this Timu thugging bitch put a battery in your back to tell you to come after me. And I'm like, I didn't even have
Not
to
the
hear half
T-Move
of what
thug.
he said.
not the chick.
That pregnant lip bitch. I'm like, I don't even
She
be
said she
bothering
would
them.
not do that, Deanna. Well, you don't have to, T. Danielle, but like I said, you would have every right to. That's what I'm saying.
That you right.
You would have every right to. You just do what you want to do, because, like I said, it's not in me to do that. But if you wish death on my mama, ain't no telling what the fuck I'm gonna say about you and yours. So I'm not gonna say what I won't do. Okay, I just said what I didn't feel that I needed to do.
Right.
God
Uh,
always takes care. This thing about karma is so real, you know.
It
I
is.
try not to say anything negative after hearing that because I'm not that type of person. But I could not go without saying nobody said anything to him when he was wishing death on T Daniels and her family. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's experiencing death, and everybody, oh my God,
well,
Rodney.
maybe just nobody
Exactly.
hear it, because I know I
Exactly.
ain't
You
know nothing
made my
about
point. I'm about to drop down, y'all. Hey, Deanna, I hope you go
it.
live because I'm coming over
Okay,
as I
Okay,
always do.
I
thank you for
appreciate you
coming up,
too.
Candy Cane and T
And
Daniels.
Candace, I'm gonna have to follow your page, because I don't know. I want to say I had seen your picture. I don't know. I thought I was following you, but I'm gonna have to make sure I follow your page, because I don't be
Oh, let
knowing
me
what's going
say this
on.
real quick
YouTube
since you're here,
unsubscribe people too.
Deanna. Let me
Hmm.
say this real quick. Now they've been talking about you got your other channel back and all of
Hmm.
that. I did too.
They mad.
Yeah, I got my other channel, the one right before this one that was snatched. When did they snatch that channel in
People's been
2023?
getting their channels back.
Yeah,
Honey,
I got my channel
listen,
back.
me and Candy
I
Cane
awesome
got
good.
the tea. We got the tea. We selling information unless we like you. Period. That's how we gonna do that.
I'm going
But
to
see,
eat.
Danielle,
I ain't
please
messing with y'all.
comment under my video on your other page. Comment under my video on your other page so I can make sure I'm on there. Because I
Okay.
probably is. If you've been gone that long, I'm probably already subscribed, but I just want to make sure.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they mad, child. They can stay mad. I ain't starting them.
Somebody give a damn, man. Please. And they
Next
tried to
time I
get
just
this one.
re-upload
They've been
some
shadow
old
banning
stuff.
my channels for the longest. So, girl, fuck this YouTube shit.
Right.
But I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna go on my other channel, and I'm going to
Okay.
come over, and I'll take care of that. I'll do it today.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Make sure I'm over there following you, honey, because we
And
got to
type
keep
in the
our
chat so I
old
can drop
too.
your link too.
Yeah, we got to keep tabs on Rebel's ass too, cause he be.
Where's Rebel? What is Rebel, y'all? I ain't been seeing her.
He came on. It
I
was
saw him the other
about
day.
2 weeks ago. He came on, with the bullshit, of course.
With what?
You know how he do. He
I got
lying and shit.
I gotta get on there and see what he celibate again.
Oh, wait. He got somebody now. So when he
Okay.
come back on, I want to see if he's celibate again.
Lord
Okay.
have
We
mercy.
gonna
He's
see.
celibate
If
every
he's
3 to 7
celibate again, or if
business
he's
days.
selling a bit again. Which
Okay.
one?
That's what he be doing.
Rebel is
I sure
celibate
been
every
missing
3 to 7
Rebel
business
crazy
days.
ass.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's my
But I had to
cousin.
come up here and give my condolences. I didn't know I didn't know half of the stuff was going on. Really, y'all told me a lot of tea, because I didn't know none of this. I didn't know how folk be acting. I didn't know none of this, child.
Yeah, how the hell you going? Oh, I'm wish my and y'all know he around here not threatening, but wishing death on folks, and then he get it happens to him. It falls in his lap, and oh my God, my condolences.
No,
I'm like,
Rodney,
what
my
kind of foolery
condolences.
and
But
fuckery is this?
they didn't say you need to stop, Rodney. They didn't say stop wishing death on them women. They didn't say that.
They
Oh no, they
didn't.
didn't. There was no live. There was nobody clicking his link to say, Rodney, you shouldn't be wishing death on anyone. No,
Mm.
Somebody
He
died.
was
for
around
him,
the
now
other
he gets
people
all the
shit
emphasis.
saying it.
The hell out of here. And clicking other people's channels to do it too. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Wishing death on people for no. You
But
don't even know
but let
people.
me
You
tell you
want them
though,
to
you
die.
see how you speak stuff into your own existence. Don't he hurt nobody but himself.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And all his
Exactly.
friends let him do it. So that's that. Shit, if somebody one of my friends got on here and said some shit that I thought that were probably detrimental or could boomerang to their ass, I would say so.
Exactly.
Hey, we ain't gonna tear their ass up right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do that
Right.
right now. Something try to throw a wrench in it, but no, they let them keep on going and keep on going, and baby, he got it going on. He got them numbers. He got the folks over there to their channel. He licking their asses real good. And now look, he over there crying, sobbing, and them same motherfuckers that gave a fuck. Because the ones who giving them condolences, it sound like the ones who really don't fuck with him. I ain't heard none of them that they fuck with him getting no goddamn condolences. I know
Child.
no
They
motherfucking
didn't.
flat
They did
shit.
not come out and do it until Jay Dunn
That's what
talked about it.
I know, because we had
Look at
already
that.
talked about it real good. I said it out the gate behind the scenes. I said I wonder if Ness sent them her condolences or sent them a card or something down there to the funeral home. You know, online now when you
Mm.
lose a loved one,
Damage
anybody
control.
can go online and buy a flower.
Now they're doing damage control. Now they come in line because everybody knows about it. That's when they're so you could tell what they're doing when they do stuff. Now they
Right.
come out doing damage control, trying to make their cult look like they care about him. Nobody said anything before. And watch
Child,
how
'cause
they're
they
gonna
don't
go
give a fuck.
spinning this and saying, "Oh, we're over here. Oh, they're over there talking bad about Rodney's father's death." Blah blah. I could just see it right now.
Child, ain't
Mm.
nobody talk bad about it.
Mm,
Ain't
I'm
nobody
sorry
talk
to hear
bad
that,
about it.
Leandris.
There
Well, I'm
ain't
about
nobody
to
gonna put no words in our mouth.
drop down. So I
Okay,
hell with this. I ain't gonna spend all morning talking about his ass. Listen,
All
I'm
right,
about to
because I
drop
want
down so I can
to
go on and
hear it
eat.
anyway.
And as far as that situation is concerned, all I'm gonna say is Jesus wept.
okay.
I'll
Word.
holler at y'all.
All
Shortest
right.
verse in the Bible.
All right. See
Let
y'all.
me
I'm gonna take care of that, Deanna. All
Okay,
right.
okay,
boo.
and,
Thank
and type
you.
in the chat Candy Cane so I could get your other link.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
Yes,
Now,
Deanna.
Carrie. Uh-huh. So
I'm learning.
while you all out on the beach in the middle of the night watching naked men play with fire, I'm sitting over here. Ain't got shit to do but watch from afar. Now, I thought we had a conversation before about you having these luxurious vacations to home. And I told you about my experience of how they scorned me over there.
And
How
I thought you
dare
didn't want to go back. I thought you like I
not
never
on the
go back
ship,
to that place.
not on the ship. I think that they damn stereotyped me because
Right,
I was on that boat.
right. You don't
But
go using
I'm,
that
I'm gonna
method.
need me to plan me a vacation, honey. I already they found me via my other friend because you always leaving a bitch. Uh,
See,
what do you call it? The people that come and help you, take you around and show you this and show you that, pick you up from
a
the
tour
airport.
guide. You got a tour guide?
Yeah.
Ooh, so you
Well,
already
I
found
don't have him yet, but I got his information.
Oh, because I found me a good one, and I'm like, wow, it was like hassle free for me. So I'm like, I'm gonna make sure the next time I plan one, I'll
You
tell
should
you
do.
about it. And I know you don't leave
Yeah.
Josh anywhere, so I understand
You
that.
know, Josh got
Okay,
time,
Josh,
girl.
I know
They
that for a fact.
they think Josh famous over there for some reason. Honey, I gotta bring Josh. Josh be getting us free shit over there in Jamaica.
Ooh.
I told
So
you that them good women were putting their shoes on. The man was giving them cigars, letting them five cigars in the store,
ooh,
gave them a cup of liquor. I said, who the fuck they think you is?
a high roller.
Ain't no
Okay.
your ass ain't finna spend more than $50 or $60 up in here. They must don't know,
Josh is
honey.
out here high rolling. Okay. What month are you thinking of? You just let me know so we
No, you
could.
let me know so I have to have it playing because see, I think that'll be a better way of me doing it. Cause I keep on planning these daggone cruises, girl, instead of playing the daggone
Flights.
vacation.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go straight
Yeah.
there.
And you enjoy it more when you do like 5 to 7 days or 5 or more days. For me, it's more enjoyable because you get a
Right, I can
full
relax and
vacation and stuff
take in.
and relax. And I enjoy the relaxation part of it though. That's my thing.
That's what I am. I'm old now, Carrie. I don't party no more like that, girl. And
Ooh.
if I might go to a Jamaican club now, baby, because I know how to work my little booty, child. My little tip.
Joy Barnes says they thought Josh was an American rapper. Okay.
They thought Josh was Mike Tyson brother. They thought he was Mike Tyson brother. Just said, yeah, that's my brother. He lying ass.
and we will definitely not be needing cash apps to go. Like, I don't, for the life of me, it's always the ones who are supposed to doing the best on here who
You
have
know
to
what,
get cash apps to go on
Terry?
vacation. I'm like, look at me and my 10 people.
Terry,
Come
I'm changing my platform. Fuck that. Bitch, I'm
on.
begging. I'm begging. They love them people. I need some money. Me and Carrie need money for vacation next year. Fuck that. I beg for Carrie. Carrie ain't asked you for shit. I did.
Oh, you could send it to the so you
Send it to Deanna, baby. I got it. You ain't gotta worry about your shit coming up missing or short $100. Let me quit being shady.
so we're gonna have to start saying like months before like we're going. So they'll start sending them cash apps.
Yeah, because they love bitches that beg, honey. If you need
Oh.
something, and then we gotta make sure we tell them we hungry. We gonna need us a little, a little bite when we get there. We need us some money for a bite. They love these people.
Really hard for me. Okay. We'll see
Terry
how
said they
that
gonna be
goes.
hard for me.
We'll see how it goes. I will see how that
Now,
goes.
but now you know I can't. I got too much pride to beg. But girl,
I got Jay Dunn in the back. Let me make sure it's her. Is that you, Jay Dunn?
It is me. How in the hell are you?
Wagwan.
hey Jada,
Hey, I had read about to a little bit back to see what all y'all was talking about. When I heard you talk about getting your channel back and then Candy Cat, I just realized that Pizarro got her channel back. Did y'all see that yet?
I noticed that
no.
last night because I saw one of her old videos come up, and I'm like, "What is
What
going
the
on here?"
Intel channel? Which one?
Right.
Miss Conspiracy Theory.
Oh, so
I
that's
think
the
that was
first
the
one.
one. Yeah, I think
It was
that was
from
the
3 years
one that they
ago.
thought that Dory had something to do with her losing that channel. Remember, it was like supposed to be Dory and Kimmy and all of these people from the black sector that came together to take that channel. Well, when I woke up this morning, I saw her sharing that channel, and I went over there and looked around, and yeah, that's the first one. That one that came back.
I saw that
Okay.
last night before I went to bed. I saw a video that came up, and I'm like, "Why am I getting this?" And then I looked; it was from 3 years ago,
But
and I'm like,
I
"Oh,
don't even
yeah, I
remember what
saw
happened
that."
to her channel, to be honest with you, why it came up missing. Did she get struck down or something?
Was it around the time
No,
with
it was
Dory and
actually a
Mona?
porn bomb. That was a porn. I thought it was a porn bomb that happened. Cause y'all, I feel like I was on the panel. That's how much I be on panels. On that one, I was on that panel when that video went down. Cause we were still talking and didn't even know the video had gone down. We just realized the chat wasn't moving no more, and that was about 3-4 years ago.
Oh,
Leandra said she got P-bombed. Okay. Well, I'm glad
okay.
she got her channel back.
But that's good, right?
And Deanna got her
'Cause they
channel
need,
back.
and only because, and then the reason, and I hadn't even been on my old channel though, for real, because I think it's just history at this point. It's
I was
like you can go
surprised when
back,
you got yours back. I'm like, how did that just happen out of nowhere? Because I remember when you were watching, you were like,
girl.
I don't care. Deanna was just
I
moved
tell
on
you
like
behind
nothing
the
happened.
scenes. I tell you behind the scenes.
Okay, all right. Okay. I'm like, shut what? The
What?
channel is back.
It wasn't, and I'll tell you this much though. I did not go in trying to get my channel back. That was not my intention. The opportunity arose and I took it.
Okay, say no more.
Mhm.
And one thing that I would recommend to you, Deanna. Even if that's just going to be a channel for the sake of history, girl, if they allow you to put
Download.
monetization back on it, put monetization back on it and make a little coins off the
I
people
will,
that
but
go
it ain't.
rewatch the
I
stuff.
was. I had to go back over there and get my views up because okay, so what it did do, it gave me
Mhm.
back all my videos, but it didn't give me back my views or none of that. So it's basically like I'm starting from scratch in a sense, only because
Wow.
besides the subscriber part.
And maybe because
Oh,
it's been
I
almost a year
see.
or two.
Uh-huh. So I have to
Yeah.
start all the way back over, build it back up, get the watch
Give me
hours
one
back up.
second. Is that
Yeah.
you, Sir William?
Yes, it is, dear.
Okay. All right. Good
Hi,
morning,
And
Mr.
William.
quiet.
William.
Good morning, William.
Good
Quiet as
morning.
quiet as it's kept. If Deanna would have had her last live over there up on that channel, it would be monetized today. That was a good live, Deanna.
What
Was
the
that
one
the
that they
main
had took
one?
down?
The one with cruising them. They took that one down?
Wait a minute. Oh no, that crew.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
did a
if
good
I had been on
live
my
like
main
that
channel,
cruiser live on your main
yeah,
channel, yeah, it would because I'm sure you would have got their watch hours because everybody was sharing it. That's what made me show up over there in the bushes. And then I had the red ball to see what all had happened beforehand. It was good though.
it was a mess, child. It was a lot going on in that video, and the chat was making it messier. It was a whole lot.
Well, I personally came up here to say good morning to Deanna because I've always said she's been my some more of YouTube.
Hey, Mr. William, I ain't been seeing you. I got a notification from you the other day. You was playing music, and I don't know what I was doing, and I didn't drop in there. And I said, I ain't seen William popping up in a while. Where you be?
Well, I've had a few things like other people here on YouTube. When personal stuff hit you, I'd have them talking about it, and I'm not going to talk about it.
I got you.
It took me off of here for a minute. You know, it was close. Like I said, family stuff. But
Got you.
listen to
Well,
the
I hope
lady.
everything okay.
Oh, it's fine. And then myself, I had a bout with I thought it was COVID again, but it turned out to be I had the walking pneumonia. But
Oh, that ain't no joke.
no, not at my age, sweetheart. Not at my
Uh-uh.
age.
And they
But
Oh
they
wow,
broke
William.
me down.
yeah, but by the grace of God, good Lord, I'm still here and I plan on being on here a little bit more and letting people know that hey, there's more to life than YouTube. Like even with Carrie's vacation over there in Jamaica, she brought joy to my heart. When you and Josh go out and do things together, that brings joy to my heart. And I was kind
Oh,
of loving Jay Dunn a little bit when she started her spades game, but Jay Dunn, I'm mad at you, dear.
oh Lord, Jay Don had a space
Why
game.
you
How
mad?
do I
Why you
know?
mad at me?
You ain't doing your spades anymore.
No, it's not that I'm not doing it anymore. Last
Well,
Saturday, I was on there for 4 hours, doing the Patreon drop stuff. When Sean gave me permission to play that stuff over there, I played that. I didn't realize I was gonna be there for 4 hours. I can't be on there for 4 hours and then turn around and come back for 4 hours in the evening. I ain't Pizarro. I ain't Ness, and I damn sure
no,
ain't Lemon.
no, no. When you start something good and you know you can get everybody over there, they're gonna gossip anyway. Because the
I
card
didn't even
table,
know about the spade game, but that sounds interesting. I know Pam was talking about doing a card game one time, and I was wondering how that was gonna work. So I love to see that. I'm
yeah.
gonna have to go over there and see that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I loved it.
I started doing it at the first of the year. And I was faithfully doing it every Saturday up until I would say the last 2 months or so. I was
Right.
doing it on my Dundada channel, but remember the strike wars happened. When they
Yeah.
started playing with that channel, I had to stop. Then once I started back using this J Dunn channel, then I had it over there maybe for a good 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
But last Saturday, that's what happened, William, because last Saturday it was on my mind to do the space game. But
I know.
early
I've been
Friday
following you,
morning,
sweetheart.
yeah,
I
early
follow you
Friday
too.
morning is when Sean told me that I could play the Spotify clip. And so when he told me I could play the Spotify, then I had to do that. Cause you know how the B sector is. You gotta go ahead and do it while it's something that people talking about. You can't just put anything
Yeah.
off,
Wow, it's
you know?
hot, right?
Right. But
Mm-hmm.
As I was saying, me being an older gentleman and a person on YouTube with a lot of younger people, I know how it is, sweetheart. But really, like I said, people like Barry Carey, Deanna, you even with your spades, I enjoy those kind of things. I know we're going to be, this is supposed to be a beefing sector, but there was a time when beefing wasn't doing all the things that I see people doing on here now. It's like, I'm like Deanna. Uh, they love you 1 minute and they hate you the next minute, and especially when a person passes in the family or something like that. I try to, you know, give them my sympathy and let them know, hey, I understand, I care. But when it comes to people that are devilish and always talking about, I'm like this. I'll say it that moment, and the next moment, I'm done. I leave you alone and everything. I don't try to get involved with the fussing and the fighting and the arguments because I look at both sides. But the only thing I can say about that is when you're wrong, you're wrong. And there's a lot of people on there that have been wrong. And I feel that we're doing shit to ourselves on YouTube as black people with all that unnecessary striking and porn bombing and doing all this rhetoric. That's not helping our causes any kind of way. When I said our, I mean black people. I don't give a damn if you're gay, straight, bi, or whatever. Being black on YouTube, it does hurt our community. So I'm going to try, when I do go live on my platform, I'm going to try to do positive things, talk about positive things, and especially to these young men out here that will probably, half of them will probably never reach my age, God forbid. But if you can listen and try to do a little bit better, because the world is a person's oyster. And either you're going to crack that oyster and find a pearl, or you're going to crack it and find sand. And if a lot of people know how oysters make pearls, they know they use sand. But I want to say to all you ladies here on YouTube, I don't care who you are, where you're from, or what you do. As a man, an older gentleman, yeah, I've been fooled by younger women. I know that's what they'll be talking about. I don't give a damn about that. I'm
Give me
enjoying my
one
life.
second. Just 1 second. Hold on. Lovely
Yeah.
love, is that you?
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
me.
Okay.
that's my little lot lizard. Hey,
Good
baby.
morning.
Why I gotta be a lot lizard?
You know I say that with love. You know I say that with love.
I seen a lot of them though, but I wasn't one of them. But I seen a lot of them.
But no, I'm trying to get ready for the
So,
celebration we're having here in Cape. But it looks like rain. But I'm gonna
so
try to get out of here and do
Joseph
some
is doing
filming.
a surprise celebration today,
Yes,
and he's
because
gonna go do some live streaming or recording and stuff. So we'll be looking
yeah,
out for that.
yeah, because my
Okay.
grandson he's gay, and I people on here know it. I talk about him all the time. I love him. I love him. That's my heart and soul. He was my first. So no matter how he turned out, he's still my blood, and I mean
That's
that.
right. That's right,
Still my
baby.
blood. So with that
Mhm.
being said, lovely, I know you coming up here to be a little messy, but
No,
that's
I'm
all right,
not.
baby. Yeah,
No,
okay. How you
And
doing? How are
William,
you doing? Yes, dear.
and be on the lookout because I might do this page today. That's one of the reasons why I didn't do a live this morning. But I'm still looking to see what all is going on out there first. But if I do,
Right.
it'll probably be around 4 o'clock Eastern time if I do
Hmm.
decide to do it. But that's
Okay, though.
yeah, I'll bring it back because Ray Triggs told me the same thing. He was live this past week and he was getting on to me about not doing the stage last Saturday. But that's
Yeah,
the reason
you
why I
got
didn't
a
do it.
you just started a rivalry, East Coast, West Coast, old against young,
Right.
and
I mean, we
Yeah,
love the mess and
I'm
stuff.
probably gonna set it for 4.
Yeah, we love the mess and all of that, but we do like channels that do other stuff too, like have other stuff to offer. So I'll be over there watching the space. I don't know shit, but I'll be watching. When I finally get the confidence to click that link, I will. Okay, I'll
oh,
be watching.
Okay.
you'll have fun,
I'll just
dear.
be
I
watching.
guarantee you, you'll have fun. And it depends who you're
And I'm
teamed
here
up
for the
with.
conversation too. So it's not only the space because they do have conversations. So I find
Yes,
that
we do have
entertaining.
conversations over that spade table. All All right. With that being said, good morning to everybody. God bless you, and I'll see you out there in these YouTube streets.
Okay, Mr. William. And
Okay,
lovely.
William.
Okay, have a good day, Sir William.
I
Lovely
will.
love.
She
Good,
dropped.
lovely love, lovely love. You better get your ass back up here because you're the reason why I came doing this live stream. Because I watched her video this morning, and she was pretty much talking about the folks who talked about her being drunk, talked about Rico being drunk, talked about LG and them other folks who are drunk all the time, and now they're overlooking Lemon. So I wanted to hear what you had to say. Come back, lovely love. And I was talking earlier about your channel to Jay Dunn. I don't know if you heard it
Mhm.
because we were talking about the whole thing about Hot Rod, about Alien Head, and how Rick talked about the situation with his dad. He got the tea and he didn't spill it early. Then you came and you talked about it, and then the moment
Mhm.
you talked about it, a lot of people started doing live streams or doing some support videos and stuff. And I'm like, would you look at that? Would you look at that? The
Correct.
185.
And that's the crazy part because in the meantime they were so busy over there doxing people over in the Patreon, but they ain't doxing and spilling their own tea. And then, like what I was saying up in my video, the fact is, I kid you not, Carrie, they legit was making fun of GX, and you know I don't like GX because of the way he talked about me, but
Mm-hmm.
I watched them make fun of him crying about his moderator passing. Meanwhile, I'm knowing about this going on with Rodney. And I'm like, the nerve of that. But I wanted to wait and announce it on my morning show versus bringing it on somebody else's channel because, you know, then they would have said, oh, she doxing on this person's channel. She doxing on that person's channel. So that's why I said I'm just going to wait until Wednesday morning and then I'll speak on it on my own channel so I ain't got to worry about nobody saying no bull mix.
Okay, and I was looking for you this morning. I'm like, where is Jay Dunn? Where is Deanna? Like, who? Where are these people I watch? Like, where are? And nobody
Girl,
was there.
believe it or not, I woke up, I fixed me some coffee, and went right back to sleep before I even finished drinking it. Girl, I was being lazy this morning.
Hey, J Doug, got a question for you, babe.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mhm.
Which channel are you going live on?
Right now, I'm on my J Dunn channel. But I said I'm probably gonna start utilizing my Dundada channel here shortly. It
Okay.
had 2 strikes on it once upon a time, and so I was just giving it time for those strikes to fall off. So that's why I've been on the J Dunn one because they was tagging the hell out of me. Ness now was. That's why I'm happy I got them back, and this ain't got that other channel.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, see, you made me mad though, because you used to come on and be screaming, "Good morning." I used to love that. I was like, damn, she loud. But we used to all be in your chat in the morning. You be screaming, "Good morning."
Yeah, that's what I was. I'm happy that you've been watching it. But yeah, that's why I was advising Deanna if she could get that other one monetized and just don't let it sit there, then she would be sitting with 2 monetized channels. And when I tell you, it's very beneficial because that's what I've been doing. Like when I saw them trying to throw strikes up on my Dun Dada that was monetized, I moved to my J
Mhm.
Dunn one, did maybe 2 videos, and got that one remonetized. And then now I'm on that one, waiting on my other one to get clear. And that way you can move back and forth between the 2 monetized channels without messing up your money.
Okay. So,
Mhm.
Deanna, if you're still listening, I think you should do a premiere with some of your old videos, like some really ones. Pick out some of those good videos and do premieres. Like set them up to premiere so people could go watch and like type in the chat while it's premiering. Get your watch time hours back. That's your other channel that you got back. You should do that. That will work. Hey,
Now, see, with me,
lovely
with
love is
my
in the
channel,
chat. She says she's on a call and she'll be back if I'm still up. Okay, lovely love, because I wanted to talk to you. Okay,
yeah,
go
I
ahead.
want to hear about what she's saying because she about to say the same thing that I just came up here and said. And I want to hear that. I want to hear it because I want to hear it. She
Okay,
about to say the same thing, the same point that I made. She about to come up and make that same point, and I can't wait to hear her take on that.
yeah. Did you
You
see
talk
Yeah,
about Lovely Love?
her
yeah.
live from this morning? She did a short live this
Oh,
morning. I caught it on
okay.
the replay.
I appreciate that because I know it ain't just me. I know it ain't just me. I knew that.
I've been saying this for a few weeks now. Well, that the people in here are hypocritical. They pick and choose who they want to scold for doing certain things. They pick and choose who they're gonna big up for doing certain things. They overlook certain things that people who they like do. But then let it be somebody they don't like. You hear them talking about it. Now look at that. What Jay Dunn said a while ago. You have people over there making fun of someone crying because somebody died. You don't laugh at someone because they are experiencing grief. And then when
Exactly.
somebody you know is experiencing grief, you go over there talking about how you're sympathetic to them. Like, how do you
Mm-hmm.
do that? How does that work? You know,
Yeah, they
it's
sure did.
hypocritical.
They did do that, and not only that, I have on record Brooke and Malik as easily as about a month ago, wishing death upon my own father. Cause y'all know I had spoke about him having
Oh my
congestive heart
God.
failure like 2 years ago. But he actually has been going to see his cardiologist, taking his medicine. He done lost weight,
Ugh.
got rid of some bad habits, and now he doing good. But Brooke
Mm.
and Malik, over there at Codes, I think Malik had brought it up. And then I want to say at YouTube cameras about a month ago, they brought it up, trying to wish crazy up on my own daddy, only for Rodney to lose his. And I'm just like, people don't realize the stuff that they really be trying to speak out to other people. It might affect the people right there up in your own circle. And
Exactly.
I saw that that's what done happened here with the whole Rodney situation. And yeah, you're right. Now people going over there, oh, we offer the condolence, we offer the condolence, but was just laughing at grown folks TV. Just laughing at him. I'm telling you, the moderator died on Monday, and that's when I saw Ness do two separate lives making fun of the man because the man put his he cried about it and put it on members only. And I'm like,
Mm.
well, it's his moderator. And I mean, from what I hear, the moderators over there really be keeping him paid and stuff. So
Oh,
he
I
probably
heard.
had a tight situation with the lady that passed away.
Cause she be wanting to like go on panels and like if he's saying stuff, tell him to get down or something like that. I think it's her name Can't Stop. I think
Yeah,
it
it
was
can't
her.
stop. Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah, she
remember
came
her.
on Pizarro's panel a couple of times. When MBK was wanting to get on Pizarro's link, and she was like the spokesperson for the moderators over there when grown folks and MBK was friends,
Hmm.
and they would pool their money together and pay Pizarro a cash out to let the straight man come on there. That's how I knew of her because she used to do that over there at Pizarro's a couple of times I saw.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to that she passed. Like I don't even like to hear about stories about people passing on because I am like an empath too. But for the most part, when I heard about Alien Head's father passing on, I said to myself, "This is the same person who wished death for T. Danielle." Okay, he wished for her family to die. He wished for her house to blow up. He wished for her husband to get sodomized. He wished for
And
bullets
her
to all their
daughter.
heads to all the family members their head. So like I'm saying, you just wish death on
Crazy.
these people. Do you know how bad that sounds? And nobody said anything. I know it's the beef sector and everyone is messy and stuff, but nobody had anything to say about him saying that when he said it. But y'all are over here wishing him condolences. And I'm not being mean when I say, but I'm just saying point stuff out. Don't put stuff under the rug just because you like someone. Call stuff out when you see it. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Okay.
but I know I did
Mm-hmm.
hear people talk about it because I think QB did a live and drug him behind that he said, and I
Oh
remember
yeah.
you talked about it. I feel like a couple of people talked about it, but I know specifically that side over there, they really didn't have nothing to say about it
They
because
wouldn't.
I
They
guess they
hardly.
just didn't have nothing to say about it.
Mm-mm. Nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to say. They'll let certain stuff pass by as long as they like someone. They'll let certain stuff pass by, but then let it be somebody they don't like. They'll point it all like, how did you allow this to happen? And I'm like, but your friend just did it. Like, come on, stop being hypocritical over here. That's all I gotta say. And that leads
Mm-hmm.
to what I don't know what's her name. Lovely Love, because I'm not going to be on here for too long. I want Lovely Love to come and say why she came this morning to talk about Lemon being a drunk and how they treat her differently as opposed to Lemon. how
They
they treat
do.
LG
They
different.
do. They do.
but they do treat them differently, but I haven't even watched Love and Love video. But it honestly goes back to what Pizarro and Brianna and them have been saying. They always treat the men differently than the women, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. We don't have so many drunk alcoholic women. Demetra was one of them before she cleaned herself up, and look how they used to treat her. But now Lemon, because he is a man, and I guess because he is well, he up in his 30s. Hell, once upon a time, Demetra was up in her 30s when she was drunk, you know. But they always make a difference in how they treat men versus women
That's
around
true.
You
here.
made a point a
That
while
is
ago because
true.
now I'm thinking back.
Yep.
Rico was still getting money during that time when he was doing all of that stuff. If you really think about it, they'd be sending cash apps to him and stuff when Rico was doing
Yeah.
all of that. As much as they'd call him a drunk and stuff, but he was still getting
Mhm.
supported by all these women, and then they'll be, "Oh, Rico, you'll be fine. Do this, do." And I'm not against Rico in any way, but I'm just saying, for real, like, if you really look at it, they actually did treat him differently as opposed to the other women who were always on here drunk. For real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, they shamed Demetra into rehab. If I'm going to be honest, because remember they did a whole intervention. Remember they was talking about the whole intervention that they tried to do for her behind the scenes in the StreamYard. Cruiser was there and T Velocity, and I guess a whole bunch of people did that to Demetra. And she ended up going to rehab and getting herself cleaned up. But it's
Shout
funny
out
how
to
they
Jason.
they
She was in here earlier on too when I was talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jaden.
Oh, I was just saying, but it's crazy how they shame her about it for her to go to rehab, and now she done cleaned herself up. But these men, they think it's cute what they do, and that's just for the life of me. I will never understand that. Never. I
But
knew that they didn't give a damn when it came to men versus women. When I was over there at Lemons and Lemon drove the motherfucking drunk over there just to go get some Chick-fil-A in the middle of the night while he had been drinking, and nobody tried to stop him, to the point to where I clicked his link and cussed him the hell out, and I told him he gonna wind up like his dead brother. And I got all this backlash from the Lemonette, from his audience, from everybody up on YouTube for telling him the damn truth. When I saw that they was willing to be on the live listening to his drunk ass drive to Chick-fil-A, even to the point he was walking out of Chick-fil-A and fell carrying his food.
Oh,
That's just how drunk he
damn.
was. Yes,
give me
just
one
how drunk
second,
he was. Cause
Jaden.
we heard him. Okay.
Give me one second. Miss Toby.
Hi, good morning. How y'all doing?
Okay. Good morning. Hey, Miss Toby.
Hey,
There
Miss
you
Good
go.
morning, Miss Toby.
Toby.
Hey.
But yeah, he fell coming out of the Chick-fil-A, trying to get out, and I was cussing him out. Then I did a live about it. Everybody got upset with me. But when I saw them not say anything at that point, I knew that they would never say anything. Cause if drunk driving ain't the time for y'all to say something about this man having an issue and having a problem, then when will y'all say something? He end up hitting an innocent bystander? When? But good morning,
Right.
Toby Turner.
Hey, good morning. Look, you know what it is, and I don't care if some of y'all get mad with me in the chat because I don't give a fuck. I think it's because some of these black women, you know how they are about their black sons, girl. Their black sons can't do nothing wrong.
Man
And they
can.
and they bring that energy right to YouTube. They baby these motherfucking some of them. They baby some of these male content creators. You know how some
Yeah,
women are.
that's true.
You know how some black mothers are about their sons that they baby their sons. But they say they baby their sons and they raise the daughters. You know how it is. We end up taking care of you and the sons just out there doing whatever they want to do.
A quick
Uh-uh.
correction. Demetra went to rehab on her own merit, her own accord. Maybe, of course, some people were trying to do that in the back for her, but she went because she wanted to. All right, go ahead, Miss Toby.
So that's what it
Yeah.
is. Some of them just come. I don't know what it is about, some black women and their sons versus, their daughters. And I think some of them just bring that energy right on the YouTube streets in reference to Lemon. They baby him, and he's a. You know how they say, oh, he's still young. He's 30. He's what, 32, 33. That's a grown ass man. He ain't still young.
That's the same thing Lovely was trying to say today. Like they baby him up, but the other women who were drunk on here, like they treat them differently. That's the same thing she was trying to say this morning. I'm like, you really have a point. And it's not like I'm
Mhm.
against anyone, but I'm just saying you really did make a point. It's okay to point stuff out too, you know? And Indigo, you're right. They also do that to the subscribers, not only the content creators, I tell you that. They do it to the subscribers too. They treat them differently.
Oh
Okay.
no, I don't have a channel. What
And
you
they
telling people to go? Why are you telling people to go to my channel, Indigo? I don't have no channel.
and they do. I will say that I agree with Miss Toby that they do baby the men. Thinking that they I don't know, maybe they do remind them of their sons, but I still think it's ridiculous. I even said it a while back. I never can for the life of me understand when I hear um Lemon talking about, well, I'm only 32, I'm only 33. Only when you say you only that you suppose I'm only 15, I'm only 16, but only 33. Sir,
But
please.
Joy, okay, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying I'm going from the perspective as a black woman, how I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Some Caucasian, Asian, and Savannah, yeah, they do. They call it their sons too, but I'm just speaking as a black woman. And he's a black man, right? Isn't Lemon a black man? And most of the women on here that's
Yeah, I
calling him
guess.
a what? They black women, right? So I'm just going from that perspective. But you're absolutely right. Yeah, some of them do coddle. Yeah, they coddle in their community too. But I'm just speaking,
And, e-
you know.
and even with this coddling Toby turn, I'm happy you the one to click the link. Because just this past week I recognized Lil Buckwheat, and y'all know who I call Lil Buckwheat. I
No
recognized
problem,
Lil
Indigo.
Buckwheat getting arguing with some of the men or arguing with other people, and then he was like, but you're in your 40s arguing with a 27-year-old, but you're in your 50s arguing with a 27-year-old. Bitch, I don't give a damn if you a 27-year-old, you still grown. Why these men can't argue with you, but you up in your 40, you're 45 arguing with a 27-year-old. It's like when they say that, it's almost like they are expecting the women to coddle them because he is a 27-year-old. You still a 27-year-old that came over here talking greasy to people that you don't know and they don't know you.
Okay, but if that's the case, then if he wants to say that, then why would you calling a woman that's close enough to be your mom? I'm speaking of Yaya. Why you call her a bitch and stuff? He called her a bitch or something like that when he initially came here. So if you're gonna use
Yeah, I
that,
remember.
then why are you speaking disrespectful to someone that's old enough to be your mom? And then you can't,
Exactly.
it can't go both ways now. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't do that. Why you call that man little buckwheat?
Because the first time that he came to my channel being disrespectful to me, and I blocked him and banned him. That's what he said. I'm 27, and to me, I looked at his profile picture. He looked like damn little Buckwheat. Not to mention, next them was sending him on dummy missions, and y'all know in the Little Rascal how Buckwheat and the damn little white boy they'll go on a dummy mission in a minute for a pickle or a dollar. And that's exactly what he been doing over there.
Oh
Let's
my
send him over
god.
there to mess with somebody, and he go over there for a pickle or a dollar. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. Hey, 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 hey. That's why I call him
Okay.
Little Buckwheat.
And I
I
call him
tried to hold
celebrity
that
bed
in. I
bug.
really did.
He's a celebrity bed bug for me, okay?
I tried to hold that in.
I was just
You don't know
Yeah,
wondering. I
who he
was
is?
like, why do you keep calling that man that?
You don't know who that
that's
is, Candy
exactly
Cane?
why.
Oh Lord Jesus. I was like, dang, she keep calling him little buckwheat. And the thing is, he still want answers to it because every time she says it and she's on the panel, he go moseling his ass on
Oh
the motherfucking
God.
panel.
Oh.
That's
So
that's exactly why.
my thing is, Damn, nigga, you get upset because she calling you that, but as soon as she call you that, here you get oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's why I was calling him that. Because ain't no way I
Oh
would ever
God.
call him.
Mm.
I never wanted to call him by his name to give him any shine or any play on my channel or anything, because I knew it was all a clout chase for him to start bothering me in the first place.
Oh boy.
That's all it was.
How
And if
did that
we
come about, Jay John? How did that come about? Because I don't know. I felt like one day he was hit. One day it was like I didn't even notice him. He just popped up somewhere. How the fuck did he
girl,
pop up?
I still got my live up. I didn't know the man from a can of paint, never had seen him before.
Mm,
I
mm,
was on
mm.
my channel doing my live. It was a Sunday morning. I'll never forget it. And I was talking about everything that was going on in the sector. And then he just randomly typed up in my chat and said how much horsepower is in my sex machine. That's what he said. And I looked at that
Man,
and
that
I
was
highlighted the
Mm.
comment.
so he must have.
I highlighted the comment.
So do you think he been in the bushes for a long time before he dropped down and people shared?
Potentially, because then as everything unfolded from that point, I heard that he used to be over there with Grown Folks TV now. And then that's how he found Next. And then once he found Ness, because
Oh,
remember Ness was buddy with Grown Folks TV now. And I guess he started going
Mhm.
around and looking at everybody up in the bushes. But when he did that, and I put the comment up on my you know how you can highlight the comment. And I saw it
yeah.
was a little dude with these dreads. And I thought that was very disrespectful, because don't come up here asking me no sexualized questions. I don't know you. And I don't know you like that.
Especially, yeah. You know, like when you
Right.
first initially come in a sector, you have to feel yourself, you have to feel your way in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just drop down and say some shit like that in somebody's chat. You ease your way into the chat and stuff. Cause how long
Right. And
it took me a while to drop down in the chat because I was just looking before I dropped down.
yeah, so that's what happened. That was the first thing he ever typed. I saw it was a man asking me that. I felt like that was disrespectful for a straight man to even be asking me something like that, knowing damn well that I'm a lesbian. And so I went back and forth with him while he was up in my chat. He clicked my link thinking he was about to get up there and cuss me out. And I put him up on my platform with the banner on, and as soon as he got 2 words out, I banned him. And then I blocked him out my chat. And then from that point, he started trying to catch me on other people's links, YouTube cameras, Demon Souls, Pizarros, any other link that I was on. He tried to catch me on the link to still try to address me because he was mad because I wouldn't allow him to address me on my channel. And that's how he started circulating around here. And of course, once he started doing that and it was a big deal to me, then that's when Ness opened her arms and said, "Come on over here. You bothering her? Well, come on over here. You welcome." And that's how all this happened.
So we have to blame grown folks in all actuality that he's somewhat brought him over here.
That's what he said. He said that he used to be over there with Grown Folks in Mayor of
But
Detroit. That's one of the
aren't they
reasons
beefing?
why he, yeah,
Aren't they
and
beefing?
that's why they beef. Yes, that's why and that's one of the reasons too why they beefing, because he gravitated over there with Ness, and you know Ness can't stand Grown Folks TV them now, even though she was just letting them be over there up on the platform. So yeah, now they beefing because at this particular point, Grown Folks now view him as a op over there with Ness.
But you know what I found kind of interesting yesterday because I was in the bushes listening now. So has he become Lemon's new bitch?
Oh my.
I do believe that they have some type of little secret. That's how we should keep it friendship going on, because they
Oh
both in
my.
California. They both live with their mamas. They both around the same area, Lemon and Sacramento.
They both
But I think
getting
in the
high.
Bay Area.
They both
Mm-hmm.
like getting high. He likes to smoke weed, and Lemon likes to fucking drink. So they both,
Mm-hmm.
they use different things to get that stuff off. No,
Am I
because
the
I'm
only
just
one who
Mm-hmm.
does not think that Lemon lives with his mom? You know why I don't think so? One day he was on his live stream and she was there in the background and she was saying that she doesn't know why he won't leave this ghetto area. Like she was there saying she doesn't know why he doesn't move out, like move from that area. So I'm the only one, I guess. I'll say I don't think he lives with her. But
she did say
oh,
that.
I heard that too. I
I
heard
heard
that.
that.
That was
So
a
I
while
don't
ago,
know
but
if he
I
lives
heard
with her.
that.
I don't know
So
if
do you
something
think?
else happened that I missed, but I
So
do
do
know
you?
that he said that. That she said
So
that
do
in the
you think the couple times that he's been live and the camera might have slipped, he was actually at his mother's house? Because one time he was live and he was in a room and there was a closet with women's clothes in it, and then there was like a wig on top of a wig head in the closet. So you think he might just happen to be at his mama's house that day?
I think that's his house with those wigs and stuff. Maybe it's not his, maybe it's his, maybe it has it for somebody else, maybe somebody stays there sometimes, but I don't think that he lives with his mom though at all. Because I know I've heard her say she doesn't understand why he won't leave the
Man, who's doxing? Ain't nobody anybody
who is
dox.
Watson?
Hold on. And
Nobody.
I was looking at that Toby Turner. Let me say this. He talking to me. Man, that's another one of Lemon's bitches too. Man, because he be over there trying to get on the camera for Lemon. He come over there to Coles trying to get on the camera and dance for Lemon. But no, I'm not doxing. Now you know damn well they stay repping Cali. Cali this and Cali that. Come to the Bay
Mhm.
Area. Come to
No, but
Sacktown. Come
he
to this.
always talks about where he's from. I thought both of them always say
Right.
where they're from. Cause he I
They
mean,
do.
I'm talking about radio. Radio always says where he's from. He constantly say that, that he's from California and the part of California where he's from. He's always saying it because he's always saying, well, in Cali, this is what we do, and this is what we do, and this is what we do. And another thing, he talking about he's going to New Orleans to meet up with Ken, and they supposed to meet up with each other. Is that true?
Yeah, he going to fight Ken, and that's one thing that most people don't realize. Ken only got involved with fighting with this dude because the dude came after me and cussed me out, and then when he finally got on YouTube cameras when I wasn't there, Fakes and a lot of other women was up there. Pizarro was a lot of them up there, and he cussed them out, and that's when Ken started coming at him for disrespecting the women. And now they beef done escalated to the point to where this man say that he about to be going to New Orleans in July. Hmm.
By himself?
Yeah, he said it. He said that he was going. He claimed that it's some woman that he been dealing with that he want to smash. So he going for that. And going for leisure and for shopping. But he said it by himself. But who
Okay, so
knows? And I think he did say that he got family there. I think he said he got family there, but I ain't sure.
child, these people are crazy shit. You think I'm gonna waste my time and money allegedly going to another state to meet up with somebody on their own turf to fight? Are you crazy? These people.
Well, and that's the one thing that I was
Exactly.
telling Ken though, and that he got Buckwheat got mad about as well. Because I told Ken, I said, if you actually know the date about it, just let me know. Because Buckwheat ain't even observed long enough to realize that I'm from Mississippi and my family is 45 minutes away. I said
So
because he
now,
talking all that next to me. They'll go to Lakeside Mall that weekend and he there. They'll go and just randomly run into him. How about that?
isn't Miss Toby the same one who was confident that Seven was pregnant? Grace 28. I was hoping that she was pregnant and she wasn't lying about it. I was hoping. Jesus. And I'm just asking questions. Oh my God, what was I about to say? You know how many times we seen on online people meeting up with people when they get on live for some bullshit?
Yeah, I know about that. I
You know how
definitely
many
do.
people subscribed for me when Seven first came out with that story about her being pregnant, and I was like, I don't believe it. And I was over here talking about it. I got a few people who hate me because I said that. I'm like, what do you look at that? Block me and everything. And now when she came out saying she wasn't, when it finally
No,
came
you
out,
said no. You said that you believed that she was pregnant. Okay, so the fuck what if I believed the woman was pregnant? I was hoping she was pregnant and she wasn't pregnant. Okay, so what? What, Grace? Who the fuck cares? What's your point? We're not talking about Seven. We're talking about something totally different. What is your motherfucking point?
hey, just Andrea.
Damn, Grace, what is your point? We weren't even talking about Seven. We was talking about something else.
Shante, you see Wagwan? Shante. Let me stop. Shante.
I
Shante's
guess
like,
she's trying to
oh
say, well,
Lord.
you believe that, so you really believe that he gonna go to New Orleans and meet up with Ken. I don't believe it. I'm just having a motherfucking conversation. Damn, these people
What
on
he
here are
did,
so fucking weird.
what he did though,
And I'm being
To Toby's
messy.
point,
I'm having a conversation and I'm trying to be fucking messy in the motherfucking morning. Well, afternoon. Leave me the fuck alone.
to
I don't even know
Toby's
who the
point though,
fuck is.
to
Huh?
Toby's point, the dude did cam up and show his cell phone where he showed his hotel reservation. And then he actually told Ken the street that his hotel was on, Poydras Street. Which is it was so funny to me when he did it because he couldn't even pronounce Poydras. But he claimed he got family there. I'm like, now how you don't know how Poydras is pronounced, but you got family there? He was over there sounding it out. I'm like, did the California school district tell you? Because Poydras is very easy to pronounce. You pronounce it like it's spelled. But yeah, he said that that's where he gonna be. And he showed everything to Ken. But I guess we'll see. Because I think Ken said it's supposed to be July 18th and 19th. So we'll see.
Oh, did y'all block Grace? I was waiting for Grace to come back. Did they say something else? Because Indigo say
Oh, I
respect the
wasn't.
guest. Because Indigo said respect the guests on the panel. I mean, damn, and it was weird. You remember all that?
Oh,
How long ago
yeah,
was that?
heard
How
him.
long ago was that Seven said that she was pregnant? What was that, like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago?
Yeah, that's been about 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
almost
how you
two.
gonna remember something I said 2 years ago on the motherfucking panel? And I'm not even a goddamn content creator. That shit is weird. See, this is why I stopped hitting motherfucking panels. This is why I'm gonna keep it to my motherfucking self.
Well, but it's just like the man person swearing that we doxing as if that drunk and that motherfucking weed head don't be up there talking about Kelly this and Kelly that and I'll go to the bay and all this stupid ass shit. They be saying that. So of course we know what it is.
I just don't, Miss Toby. You just don't what? Great. You want to have a conversation, Great. I'm not having. Leave me
Do
alone.
you click links, Grace? Because I don't understand. I don't.
That's why I've been missing. That's why I need a break again. I
No, you
enjoy my
don't.
fucking.
No, you don't. You don't
I
need
need
another
me.
break.
I need me a double break. I enjoy my little breakaway. From this fucking sector. I'm going right back to my other sector and listen to them
You in the
deadbeat
mommy sector?
mamas.
You're back in the
Yes.
mommy sector, child.
Yes, girl. I'm back in the mommy sector because one of the mommies left her 3 children again to move back to Florida.
Mm,
That
jeez.
fucking fat ass live. Her fat ass
What
self.
the?
Fat
Ooh,
ass
I've been
bitch.
seeing her a lot in my street in my thing. I've been watching her.
Girl, let me
That's
tell
that
you
light
what she
skin top.
girl, she
Oh,
is
I
a
know.
girl, she
I've
is
been
messy.
seeing
So
her.
2 or 3 weeks ago, she claimed that she was sleeping with her ex-husband that's
Oh Lord.
remarried now, right? He's remarried. He has custody of the 3 kids that they got, right? So she claimed that, he been sneaking behind his wife's back, coming over there. Girl, yeah, she's ignorant. She's talking about, yeah, he came on my house one day and I was sitting on his face. Uh-huh.
I think you are the one who made me subscribe to this person. Her name is Love Live.
That's crazy.
It was you who made me. I
Yes.
started watching her. And she's doing like what they call it. Oh, she does those. What they call it when you put bait and when you put certain stuff as your title, but it's not true. Like she's been doing a lot of those clickbait stuff, and
Clickbait.
she's
Yeah, she
supposedly trying to
clickbaits.
lose weight and all of that and blah blah. I've been watching like clips of her. I didn't know she left her 3 children. Oh my
Girl,
god.
yeah, she left them and moved back. She claims she left and moved back to Florida and stuff, and she wants to start new and fresh and everything. Yeah, you want to start new and fresh because you caused a lot of drama talking about you sleeping with your ex-husband and I'm all on live 5. Girl, one night she got drunk talking about that's my dick. That's gonna always be my dick. He liked this pussy.
Ugh.
She said that on
Uh-uh.
live, girl. Mind you, and she really got upset because he took his wife on vacation, and his wife said, "Oh, I'm on vacation with my husband, and we got the babysitter babysitting the kids." Meaning she was the babysitter. Girl, once she
Oh my
heard
god.
the wife called her a babysitter,
Uh,
she went live for 3 hours. Girl got drunk saying, "Then that's my dick. That's gonna always be my dick." He like this.
Oh,
hell
He like this pussy.
no.
She was drunk, girl, one night. I'm in the
oh,
bushes because
I
you know
am
the bitch.
offended.
Girl.
oh, he took the
But,
wife and her.
and let me tell y'all why I'm offended. Because see, my kid's father tried to holler at me about, a couple, I said like 2022. He come back, and after 20 something years, you gonna come back if you don't get your ass off on first, and you got a
But
wife.
yeah,
There's
but
no
let me
I'm
tell
not
going
you
gonna
back.
this.
tell her I'm gonna let her find out the piece of shit you are, but I was 15 when I met him. He was 16.
There is no
Okay,
going back.
we were in
And
high
y'all know
school.
And
that.
like
I don't want that.
I wouldn't
How?
put
Why
nothing
would
past
you
a
want to
man.
go back? And that is. I am so. Oh, that is so. Oh no,
So
no.
she was over there babysitting his children while he was there with his wife.
You can never come back and put your damn chocolate in my
No,
peanut butter.
no. See, he has custody of the 3 kids that they have together. So the 3 kids live with him and his new wife. So the new wife was on vacation with her
The
husband,
which is
and
her
she
ex.
put on Instagram, "Oh, the babysitter is babysitting the kids," meaning that Liv was
Oh, that
babysitting
she
her
was
own
the baby.
motherfucker.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
her
that
own
Liv
She
children.
put
Oh my.
herself in
her
that.
own children. Yeah, her
There's a
own
reason
children.
why
And
he
girl,
has custody of them. I guess. There you go.
um, girl, she left the state without having she left Texas to go back to Florida with the kids, but custody wasn't established, so she wasn't supposed to leave the kids out of state. She left out of state with the
Oh.
kids and stuff, and then doing I think it was during Rona, the kids allegedly they weren't going to school. They missed like 60 days of school, whatever,
Oh
right?
my god.
So and allegedly she wouldn't let him see the kids and stuff. So he filed for custody and he won.
Oh no. How do you have your child missing 60 days out of a whole school year, which is like maybe 100 and something
But in
days?
my opinion, I feel like I don't know what happens in the household, but for all sense of purposes, it seems like the kids are doing very well. They're like on an AB honor roll. Allegedly, when they were with her, they weren't doing really well in school. They were kind of behind in class. They was on jeopardy of failing and stuff like that. You know, the kids are clothed nicely. You know what I'm saying? She used to. Girl, she had the girls in the summertime for 30 days. She got 2 girls, right? She didn't do them girls' hair for 30 fucking days. The oldest girl came back home, hair was knotted as shit. The father went live, and he don't never go live dragging her, but went live dragging her, telling her, my baby hair look terrible. We're gonna have to cut it because it's so mad that she didn't do the girl's
Oh
hair for
no.
30 days.
Oh my god.
And I think because she acts like she don't know how to do black girls' hair because she biracial girl. Girl,
She knows
it's a
how to
mess.
do everything else on YouTube or social media. She could go watch videos to know how to comb her hair. She could go find money to get her child's hair done. Like some people do not deserve to be moms. That's all
Girl,
I
yeah,
gotta
but
say without saying
she
too much.
caused all that drama, and then I guess she said her ex-husband cussed her out because she told everybody they was fucking or whatever. And he blocked her. So I don't know. She started going crazy. So then she packed up and moved back to Florida and left the kids. So yeah, so I've been in the Miami sector. And I also go to the drama white sector, but I only stay in the bushes over there Those people over there kind of crazy.
It's a lot going on. I gotta get up off of here though. I really appreciate you guys for coming up. Lovely Love has not come back. She said she had a call, and I really wanted to hear what she had to say. I'm gonna come back on here later on because I'm coming live more. I'm using my thing because I'll be paying for it and I'm not using it, so I'm on here. Okay, I'm trying to be on
Okay.
here more, but I gotta go drop somebody somewhere, so I really gotta go. For
All
real.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down. See
Okay,
you guys.
Karen.
See ya.
And
right,
I
you
appreciate
finna-
you
All right,
all.
bye, y'all.
Bye.
Shout out to my 10. Shout out to J Dunn. Shout out to Miss Toby. Shout out to Candy Cane. Shout out to T Daniel. Shout out to Deanna. Shout out to everyone who came up on my link. Shout out to Mr. William. Shout out to everybody who came up. I appreciate it. Shout out to my 10 people who support me on here when I come on with my 10. Okay. I'm leaving 77 of you today, but I really gotta go. Shout out to Candy Cane. I appreciate everyone who came through. Shout out to those who came last night for karaoke. I appreciate you. I have to go. I got some drop-offs to do and stuff. I got things to do, places to be. I appreciate everyone who supports, for real, because there's a difference between subscribers and supporters. Hold on one second. And I appreciate you all. I gotta go. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go see what's going on. Maybe I could catch Lovely Love later on when I come back. Maybe in the next 3 or 4 hours. Well, maybe the next 5 hours or so I'll be back on here. So maybe I could catch Lovely Love then and there. But go and check on her last live that she did. It's not a long live stream, so you'll be able to get the gist of what she's been saying. I really, really, really got to go. And I really do appreciate. Shout out to the new subscribers. I appreciate you all. And stop being hypocritical out in these streets. Stop overlooking stuff that your faves do, but then pinpoint what the people you don't like do. So when you see them trying to take people's channels down and you close your mouth, or when you see them talking and wishing death on people and you close your mouth, don't you be saying shit to anybody else when they're taking people's channels down. Okay? I'm just saying, don't be hypocritical over here. I've seen too much of it. Y'all will decide to overlook some people when they are pointing stuff out, but make it be somebody you like. Okay. I'm just saying. I gotta go. Over here, we do what we want. The name is Very Carrie. We do what we want over here. Okay.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Exactly, mixology. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If it's bad for you, it's bad for somebody else. Okay? If you can empathize with somebody who lost a family member, you could empathize with other folks too. You don't pick and choose. And then you got people who be supporting you like crazy and they'll be going through stuff and you overlook them. And then somebody else will be going through the same darn thing and you drop everything and I'm like, oh my God, so and so, this happened to you. I'm so sorry. Let's go over there and like, stop being hypocritical. You all pick, choose. You know what? Let me get up off of here. I love you guys. Shout out to my supporters. Bye.